Come see Kromlech's new copter can.
Pocket bits.
It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's a copter can? Question mark? This is a pretty neat little kit Kromlech just put out, well, just-ish put out by the time this video gets out. I know how these things work. Regardless, it's a great little product that we got in our hot little hands. This copter can, as you can imagine, you could use it for a lot of different things out there. As the name implies, it's a 1999 euro product, so mid-20s, depending on which way the wind's blowing. Here in US dollars, Kromlech, of course, is a great resin miniature company out of Europe. Stuff comes in pretty quick from there every time I get it, so no fuss there. Been dealing with these guys for years. Side note, if you are a game store owner, Kromlech is a great thing to stock in your stores. They have small kits like this, small blister packs as well, that vary in price range from $6 to $15. Some great little easy to buy stuff that you can put on your shelves, some conversion bits, some whole figures, stuff like that, that is half the price of some of the other games folks play out there. I'm more than willing to shell out $35 for one figure. But we all know that everybody goes into a game store generally with 10 to 20 bucks in their pocket, and they're more than willing to spend it on something. But it seems like more and more these days that some of the more conventional miniature kits out there are pricing themselves out of that so-called pocket change that are in people's wallets, ready to go. Maybe they're not going to spend those hobby bucks just as quick, depending on the price tags. But if you have Kromlech in your stores or on your shelf at a convention, it seems to be a no-brainer when it comes to easy, quick accessory pickups at the register or just in an aisleway there. I had great success with it in the past. Cannot say enough good things about Kromlech in that regard. Now let's take a look at the miniature itself, and then we're going to take a quick break and put this bad boy together, which I hope will be pretty quick because it doesn't seem like it's a whole lot of parts. Now there's a couple different weapon options in this thing, which looks to come with some mechanical arms, like a rocket launcher, a twin machine gun, all sorts of different options here. It's mounted on a 40mm base. Well, you can tell it would be a little hard for somebody to actually try to steal that in a game store. So lots of components here, lots of stuff going on. This is a 40mm base, just for scale. Of course, you can definitely tell right off the bat there. We'll zoom in a little bit, maybe. There we go. That gives you a little bit better of scale idea here. So it's going to come with a lot of different parts. Here's the copter blades, which look like your traditional Orky kind of cobbled together / looted type deal. Couldn't do better with plastic card myself. Much rather pay for something that's already sculpted up. You just got to clip them off and then glue them onto the prop. You got this right here, the main body of the can, copter itself, that's going to have the options in the front for your weapons. You can put these rockets here, which looks to be very well sculpted. Got some nice Orky iconography, whatever you want to call it. Lots of cool little cobbled on plates and things like that. Little valves, hoses, vents, lights. I don't even know what that is. Lots of cool stuff right there. And then of course you've got the prop that goes up here. Well, before we get to that, and then you've got the front double barrel guns if you want to go with that. Oh, it goes like that. So it goes in the front right there. So it's got a little targeter, not only a traditional targeting reticule, but also a little, I guess, optic as well, right? So there's your two weapon options. Then you've got Decraw if you want, and that actually goes over here. It gives a little socket type deal, and then you put that on that, and then you can put like buzzsaw blades or whatever you want on there. Up here, it appears. Oh, and then you've got like that underslung bomb if you want, that is on a little arm that attaches to another socket type deal that kind of glues on anywhere you want, like in the back or anything. Then we've got some skids here and a little top piece. I'm actually not sure what exactly that goes to, but here's some of your options for that claw right there. It looks like, is that the skids? Yeah, that's the skids. So this is going to go on the bottom. and then your skids are gonna go right underneath it and lock in. Yeah, there's two different sizes. So that's where your skids are gonna go. Pretty cool. I like that. And then the little nub right there, that looks to be, oh, for a weapon. Oh no, that's for the base. Okay. Is that what it is? Oh, okay. So you put that in there. That's a socket for the flying stand. Okay, that's neat. Definitely avant-garde. Haven't seen that before. And then up here, that's going to be the rotational axle for the prop. So that's going to go into your top here. It looks like you just got a random valve and a random like fin, maneuvering fin, stabilizer, just to tack on somewhere on the back. And then these are going to plug in to, these are going to plug into your blades or your props. Very cool. And then this goes, whichever one you use, you just use the acrylic support to attach it. So you got some varying heights. You can go that far off the deck, or you can go this far off the deck, depending on what you want to do. Very neat. Okay, that's cool. So you got a couple different options. So you got some props, you've got the stilts or the skids, you've got the body itself, two different weapon options to go in it. Then you've got a random missile thingamabobber that you can attach anywhere on there via the use of the socket system, along with this arm system. Now in the picture they show on their website, I think the arm is right here, and the rocket socket is here. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is just this is where the dude steps. This is his pilot step, and this goes underneath here somewhere. I actually think that's what that is. But either way, it's still pretty cool, right? As far as that goes. So that's how that all goes together, and then you can put this, it looks like, anywhere you want. So you would lock that into there, this would tilt, go into there, and then it would hold down a missile or a bomb over the side. So overall, a nice easy kit. It goes for about $25 US, give or take the conversion rates at the particular time, with two flying stands. Now we're gonna take a quick break here, go assemble this up real quick, and kind of show you, give you an idea of the exact scaling and stuff for this miniature here. It doesn't seem to be too many parts, so shouldn't take too long to get together. And here he is, all put together. I used a little poster tack to attach the arms because I thought it'd be a lot easier to work on him. So I was thinking about painting him up, maybe live on Twitch. Not exactly sure yet. Maybe just having some fun with it. I used to have a pretty big orc army myself, so been hankering to paint some orcs. So I got it set up in a couple different assemblies here, like the little bomb arm, the top prop, and then the little close combat arm. Now I like this little doodad here. They've got this little ball and socket kind of thing, so you can actually, when you put it in here, kind of position it like you can have it tilted down like he's advancing or whatever, or you know, thrown back, so you can do a couple of different poses and stuff with it. A little couple of gotchas on this model, and I like the detail. I mean, it was kind of, I just kind of looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, this goes here and this goes here. This little piece goes on the back. There's a little little socket right there, a little nut and a little piece to go around. This landing skid goes there, or the step goes there. A little, what is that? I guess that's a little hatch cover or something like that, goes right there. And then this all goes together, pretty self-explanatory. Everything else was pretty easy. So I kind of like it. Now down here, you want to make sure that you put the skids out. So this front, I guess, corrugated metal piece should go in the front, so that way they're not cantered backwards when you put them in, because they go in one way. So just a little quick gotcha to look out for. So pretty cool little kit. In and of itself, you can obviously switch out the front weapon if you want. I just glued it in because I was like, that could kind of look like anything. It's pretty easy. And then once you get it on the little flight stand, it's a pretty neat little kit. Like, cue up the chopper music, Ride of the Valkyries and all that. But it's a pretty neat little kit. You can't wait to throw some paint on it, have a little fun painting up something extremely different that we haven't seen before. Oh, and one other little thing. I hadn't worked with their resin in a while. I forgot how soft it is. Be very careful in the amount of pressure, the amount of force you're applying with this. I actually broke off one of the fins on accident, but that's okay. It's Orky, so it doesn't even matter. We'll just put a little rust right there. But overall, like I said, I left it in those 3 different components to make detailing out the miniature a little bit easier. After we go in there and we paint it real fast, all the metals, where we're going to spend the time is actually on the weathering and the detailing of it, because that's where the real fun part is, and transform us from something that just looks like you base coated it or you airbrushed it into kind of a more detailed, higher than tabletop type miniature right there. So that's it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Again, this is the Kromlech Kopta Kit. This is the SKU number if you want to check it out on their website, Bits of War, BITS of War.com. Great company, great company to pick up their stuff to retail in your store, as well as pick stuff up if you can't find it, stock it in a store from Europe. Comes over to America pretty quick, usually in about a week or so, unless they're sold out of something, obviously, right there. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our videos here on this channel and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on our features. And head on over to thelongwar.net. That's the home of the 8th edition battle reports for exclusive content, early access videos, and 8th edition Army List downloads. Become a veteran of the Long War today.